Okay, Marjorie says we can start if you want to. Is that okay?
Yes.
We're ready to go. Is everybody else ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, but
Hi,
of
Mark.
course, hello. So of course, before we begin, let us take a pause, and Ate Sophie McIntyre will lead us into prayer. Ate Sophie,
Okay. All right. Yes. Wow. Dear Heavenly Father, we are grateful for tonight, for today, for this morning, or this afternoon. We are indeed blessed to have this time that we can see each other globally, virtually. And we ask, oh Lord, that as we continue, as we start and we finish with this celebration, may we realize that it is you who caused us to be together. We ask, oh Lord, that as we go on with this celebration, each and every one of us may receive a new insight, a new hope, a new encouragement, that as we progress in this business, we also progress in our relationship, in our income, in most especially in our bodies, oh God, so that we can affect people and tell them that there is really hope, there is an answer. And so we ask you, oh Lord, for all these things in Jesus' name. And everybody say amen.
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 All right.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, Ate Sophie, for leading us into that beautiful prayer. So hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. How are we all this beautiful day or evening? I hope everyone's doing great. So before we proceed, I'd just like to make a few reminders that since there's a lot of us in this call and a lot of people are still joining in, we just remind everyone that we will be muting all the participants except for the guests. All right, is that okay? This is so that there will be no accidental, conversations that we can hear in the middle of a speaker talking, because these speakers that we've invited to share information in this event have prepared, really prepared well for their sharing in this event. And so we ought to give them also our 100% attention. All right? Cool. But of course, we would like everyone to participate. So how can you participate during the event? You can click on the reactions button, okay? Do you see it in the bottom part of your Zoom screen? Can you please try clicking on the heart? All right, there's Dr. Dondi and Marcy. How about the rest? Can you? Okay, hi, Miss Marisha and Ate Binky and Bob and Laura and everyone. Okay, great. So that's what we're going to do all throughout. When you want to show your reactions, you can clap, virtual clap using the reactions button, okay? All right, so I think we are all very excited already. I could actually feel the energy here in the house of Ate May in Bangka, Davao City. There's been a lot of activities, no? Miss Marjorie has been meeting with a lot of the leaders for this event, and also the elite leaders have been meeting with all of us. So let's proceed and start with this very momentous event in our Team Bacon. So as we have said, this is a global recognition, right? So we have in this call leaders, distributors, and guests from all over the world. So how about you let us know which city or country or state you are joining us from right now? Can you please type in the chat box your location so we can recognize you? So where is everyone joining us from today? Let me see. From Japan. From, can you type your, from Texas, Ate Emmy. From Washington State, USA. Taytay Rizal, hello. From Cebu, Philippines, hello. From Canada. From Phoenix, Arizona. From Colorado. See, Barili, Cebu, hello. Maayong buntag. From Minnesota, hello. From Arizona, Houston. All right, how about the virtual clap for everyone? Thank you so much for being here with us today and sharing in this very important event of our Team Bacon. So, okay, speak up. So, this is for us, this is the best venue to meet the members and leaders of Team Bacon and to show recognition, appreciation, and support for each other, right? So speaking of support and appreciation, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our premier and elite leaders who are in this call with us. We have with us here our Elite Pro 9s, Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles. Hello, Dr. Dondi and Marcy. Hi. We also have in this call our Elite Pro 7s, Bob and Laura Robbins. Hello, Bob and Laura. Okay, we also have our Premier Pro 6, Robert Robbins, and Premier Pro 5, Carol Barton. Hello, hello. So, also in this call, we were supposed to just give you a heads up that some of our, well, actually all our Pro 10 and Executive Master Pro 10s are going to be dropping in during the call. But right now, I see already our Master Pro 10, Seth Mulder. Hello, sir. We see you.
So grateful to see you all. So grateful. Woo!
Thank you so much for joining us. All right, and later on, we'll also have in our call our Executive Master Pro 10s, Blue Ilam and Mark Shisanto. And don't worry, because you are going to hear from our Master Pro 10, Seth Mulder, in a few minutes. All right.
Hey,
So,
Ivy, Mark
yes.
Shinsato is on as well now. So they are
Oh,
both, yep,
hello.
he's coming back in right now. Just a moment. Let me get him here.
Okay.
Somebody just got him.
That's
They
great. Oh, there you are. Our Executive Master Pro 10, Mark Shisato, it's also in the call. Hello, sir. Let's give him a virtual round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us early on. So, all right, you'll be hearing a few messages from them also later on. So that is something to remember. So please stay tuned, stay glued to your screens so that you will not miss any of the important messages from our distributors or leaders and our elite and master Pro 10 leaders. Okay, at this point, to formally start our online event, let us hear the welcome messages from our Elite Pro 9 leaders, Dr. Dondi and Marcy Nettles. Take it away, Dr. Dondi and Marcy.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, thank you so much, Ivy. We are incredibly honored and blessed to be here for this inaugural Team Bacon celebration and recognition. It's definitely needed, it's definitely deserved, and we are incredibly honored to kick this off.
Yeah, we really are, guys, because, we have seen so much growth. First, from your amazing leader, Marjorie Ham. We remember back when she started as a brand new distributor with LifeVantage, and she was just a little meek and mild person back then. And now today, with the faith of a mustard seed, she has turned into quite the giant in her personal self, but also in how she has become such a significant leader. So we are so excited to be here, to be able to celebrate every single one of you that have joined us here today. But welcome, and congratulations as we celebrate you tonight. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I want to just share a story, probably my favorite story of Marjorie when she was recognized at the Pro 5 Summit in Utah. I was one of the speakers that was speaking that weekend, and Marjorie and I had the pleasure of riding the gondola from the base of the mountain all the way up the mountain to where we were having dinner. And she shared with me her story. She shared with me her struggles, her trials, why she even looked at LifeVantage in the first place. And it was all around her mother and her father and how committed she was in her terms. She said she wanted to help her people and help her country. And I felt such a deep burning desire and passion in her voice in this. The voice was much larger. The persona was much larger than the person that it was coming out of as I was having this experience riding up the mountain with her. And by the time we got to the top, I was so committed to helping her because I've never seen such committed leadership and sacrificial leadership. And that was when I just started to hear her voice about what she was wanting to do. Well, that was several years ago. And now it is, like Marcy said, what began as like the faith of a mustard seed has now created this massive momentum, not just here in America, but globally. And where Marjorie now is in the Philippines, in her country, with her people on the ground doing it. But as I was preparing for tonight, I wrote down a couple of things. And what the way I want to define and describe Marjorie is sacrificial servant leadership
Yes.
and commitment and doing whatever it takes to get things done. And we are all learning from Marjorie's example. And the thing that probably best defines Marjorie, in my view, is feel the fear and do it anyway.
Yes.
That's always been Marjorie's approach, where whether she's talking live on a Zoom or whether she's talking in front of people, she always tells you how afraid she was and how scared she is, but it never, ever, ever, ever holds her back. She goes up there and does it anyway and sets the perfect example. So we are incredibly honored and humbled to be part of this organization where we get to work with Marjorie and support her efforts and learn from her example, because I've never seen anybody so committed to this as Marjorie.
Well, and she is developing so many of you into leaders just like her. Personal growth is the name of this game.
Yes.
And just a small story about Marjorie. Several years ago, when she was still scared to death to get up in front of a group, she was asked to be on a panel at an event down in Texas. And I told her that if she would say yes, that I would fly down there to support her. And I still remember to this day sitting about 10 rows back and sitting there and helping her do her deep breathing so that she wouldn't pass out up there on that stage. So guys, every single one of you will need to do hard things. Every single one of you are capable, and you will grow in the process. And we are so excited to be here, to be able to be your biggest cheerleaders and to be able to help you along the way. But hey, Ivy, I know we have three amazing, well, two executive master pro 10s and a master pro 10 that we want to respect their time. Can you please allow them to speak next?
Yes, of course, indeed. So yeah, so you're done. Thank you so much, Dr. Dundee and Marcy. And yes, as Marcy has mentioned, we appreciate so much that even though these Master Pro 10s and Executive Master Pro 10s are so busy, they really committed to joining us today in this very special event. So how about, let's start with Master Pro 10 Seth Mulder. Sir, hi, would you like to say a few words to the team?
You want me to say a few words? If anybody knows me, to say a few words, that's a hard thing. I can say a lot of words really easy. I would tell you, am I busy? Yeah, but there is nowhere else in the world I would be right now than here with Team Bacon. And I mean, I'm just getting tingles thinking about it. To be with you, to celebrate, to recognize, it is so important that you celebrate every good thing in your business. And tonight is the representation for so many of you of the many good things that you've been doing. So my hat is off to you. Huge congratulations. Every single rank is important. The journey, the experiences that you have at every single rank is important. Every presentation, doesn't matter if it results in an enrollment or a new customer or a not now. Every one of those experiences is part of your journey. And I hope you will, a couple of pieces of advice. Number one, just breathe it in, whether it's fun or scary, or maybe it didn't meet your expectations. It is part of your journey. It is part of your story, and you belong here. Your story, you've been prepared for this moment. Every experience you've had in your life, the successes, the what we'll call the learning experiences. That's when we fall down, right? We learn more about walking when we fall down than when we're moving. Every success you've had is part of your journey. It's part of your story, and you can inspire other people. Every failure, every learning experience that you've had is a part of your journey. Breathe it in. Thank God for it. It makes you who you uniquely are. And on top of those experiences, you have a unique code, a unique story code that nobody else in the world, I don't have. You can do things that I don't do, and you can do them really well. Your gifts, your artistic gifts, your physical gifts and character, your intuitive gifts, your cognitive gifts. I just want you to know that you have a story, and this world, whether you're Pro One, whether you're here for the first time celebrating your sponsor, whether you have sweat and tears and blood because you just hit Pro 5 or Pro 3, that's part of your story, and it all has meaning. I will share this with you. 3 things that if you will incorporate these 3 words into your business, you will see greater success, you'll see it come faster, and you'll have more fun. Again, you'll just, like, if we're not having fun, why are we doing this, right? Have fun. Have fun. I love it. You know, every time I ask Marjorie to do something, she does it. And sometimes she doesn't want to do it because it's maybe a little bit out of her comfort zone. But just like Marcy has challenged her, she's taken those steps, and that's why she's leading literally a global team. So my kudos and Master Pro 10 love to you, Marjorie Ham, probably going to be the next elite in this company, right? That's the expectation. Here are the 3 words that will change your business. Speed. Success loves speed. This business loves speed. I'm not speaking so much about speeding to Pro 5 or speeding to Pro 7. Some of that takes time. It takes your influence. It takes repetition. I am talking about speed for the things that you can 100% control. Speed. How many people did you reach out today? How fast did you pick up the phone or pull out your computer or run and knock on your neighbor's door and say, oh my goodness, I've got some amazing news to share with you. The speed that you can control. I'm not talking about the speed of other people. I'm not talking about our people following. I'm talking about you controlling the speed of your vehicle, the speed of your legs. This business loves speed. Speed, speed, speed. Go enroll 3 people. Help them enroll 3 people. Speed. Number 2, consistency. Consistency. If you will show up, again, with your speed, if you will show up every single day, do something that will grow your business. Most days you want to do a whole bunch of things, but show up and be consistent. This is the difference between the amateur and the professional. When it's inconvenient, when you're busy, when somebody is sick, when your kids are being crazy, when you just don't want to, show up and be consistent. Every day that you invest, you save 20 days in the future of work. Every day that you invest today fully, you save 20 days, maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days, maybe a year. Today does matter. Be consistent. And number 3, lots of love. Touch. This business, our mission statement as a Life Vantage family is to make a difference and an impact and influence for good every single life that we come in contact. We're going to touch in some way. Hopefully it's with the product and the business. But if not, it will be with our heart, with our soul, and touch as many people as you can in the business. The more touches you give to people, the faster your business will grow. Speed, consistency, love, and touch. I love you all. Huge, huge, huge congratulations. Take a breath, breathe it in, allow yourself to celebrate what you've accomplished. And then let's go to the next step. Back to you, Ivy. Thanks so much.
Great. Thank you so much, Master Pro 10 Seth Mulder, sir. Wow, those are such precious words. For us who are just starting the journey, it's going to help us push, keep on keeping on. And for the ones who have been far into the journey, it's going to keep them inspired and remind them of what's important and how they can continue inspiring everyone. Thank you so much, our Master Pro 10 Seth Mulder. Now, we also want to hear from our Executive Master Pro 10, Mark Chisanto. Sir, are you there?
I am. Aloha, everyone.
sir.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay po.
Hey, I should have to start with this. First of all, congratulations to all of you on this call. First of all, for seeing the opportunity, joining LifeVantage, and starting to grow and change your lives. So congratulations on all of your rank advancements. And Marjorie, congratulations and thank you for all your hard work. And let me just say this, although I am older than Seth Mulder, Seth looks older than me, right? But I got to tell you this, man, your skin looks amazing. I mean, seriously, you must be drinking that collagen product that we launched, but you look really, really, really good for the first time in so many years, but congratulations. With that, I love that guy. We're good friends and we like to joke, but anyway, congratulations to all of you. So a couple of things, you're just starting this journey of changing your life. And I just want you to remember that first day you heard about LifeVantage, right? Just take a moment and just think about the day you joined LifeVantage. Do you remember that day? Do you remember when you joined, what did you want out of LifeVantage? I want you to just jot that down again and just reconnect. What did you want from LifeVantage? And maybe you can even put some of those of what you wanted into the chat box there. I'd love to see what you wanted, right? What do you want out of LifeVantage? The next question is, I want you to remember why you want what you want. Health and freedom. I love that. Tell me about freedom. What does that mean to you? I'd love to hear what that means to you, freedom. Better health for my dad. I love that. Improve my health. I want to be debt free. I love that. Okay, good. So you know what you want. You remembered why you want what you want. And then the next thing is to go get it, right? And you've been working so hard. And congratulations again on all of your rank advancements there. I remember when I first started network marketing a long time ago, and I had those same types of dreams and goals and went to work and made a lot of mistakes along the journey. But a couple of things that I learned is, once you know what you want, why you want what you want, the next thing is put a plan in place. And my grandfather always taught me, that you have to plan and do, not just plan, but you got to do. And so I want to just talk a little bit about planning. I mean, I like to plan weekly and daily. Know the long-term goals, plan weekly. And so a couple of thoughts, just put some time into your schedule every week. I mean, physically sit down and just put time to do your LifeVantage business, right? Because if we don't put time in, then the other things are going to get in the way, right? I mean, people are going to call you, can you do this? Can you do this? Or something's going to happen, but actually physically put time into your schedule. So that's the first hint. And then once you put time in your schedule, then just have the courage to say no to the other things that get in the way. So let's say you have something today at 7 o'clock. Well, and then, someone calls and say, can you do X, Y, Z? So I want you to go back to your schedule, look at that time slot. And of course you got to balance, right? And you want to help other people, but look at that time slot and then make a decision and say, okay, if you have the courage to say no, you can say sometimes, hey, you know what? Sorry, I can't do X, Y, Z, but I already have an appointment scheduled, but tomorrow I'm available, or later tonight I'm available. Or sometimes you're going to say, you know what? Oh gosh, okay. You're going to find out what they need. And then maybe you might say, well, that's a little more important right now. So I'll help you, right? But here's the next important thing that sometimes I didn't do. I would help people, and then I wouldn't go back and reschedule the thing that I had planned. And that really slowed my business down. So if you choose to go help someone else with whatever they are coming to you, just remember to reschedule that time or that activity during another time in that week. Okay, so schedule. And then the next part is consistency. Like my older brother Seth Mulder said, older looking brother Seth Mulder said, he said, right, consistency. And I love that. And to me, consistency means that you have to be consistent at doing those activities over and over and over again, especially as you build your LifeVantage business, right? You are the CEO of a multi-million-dollar company, right? The possibility of becoming a your own multi-million-dollar company. And so that consistency means that it just takes time, that it doesn't happen overnight typically, right? But you have to do the right activities over and over and over again, even when it's tough, just like Marjorie, right? Even when it was tough, she did it anyway. And I think that's what, that's a really key point, is even when it's tough, you do it over and over again, right? And the tough days, and just reconnect to what you want and why you want what you want. And I remember that I wanted to, not just wanted to, I remember quitting LifeVantage many times during my journey. And so, but that God is so good, because he gave us new days, new seasons, new weeks. And so I had the time to sleep, wake up the next day, and then I reconnected again. What do I really want? And I asked myself, what if I don't do LifeVantage? What if I quit? What will my life be in the next 5, 10, 20, 50 years from now? And when I thought about that, I didn't like that. So I got back up and recommitted again to be consistent in doing the right activities over time. So be consistent. And the last thing is to get a little better every day. And so, maybe one practice that I might share with you, another practice is every night before I go to bed, I would ask myself this: what are my wins? So what went well during the day in my meetings that I had, right? Appointments. What are my losses? What didn't go well? And then the third question I had to ask, really, really important, is what can I learn? How can I improve from my losses, right? And then I would write those down. And then the next day, as I'm going through my schedule and looking at my meetings and preparing for those meetings that day, I would remember the improvements that I need to make. And then I would plan into my appointments, right? How can I improve on the things that I learned last night? So do that over and over. Just get a little better every day, right? Just a little better. And guess what happens over time? You're going to become a lot better over time. So again, congratulations on your success. Remember what you want. Remember why you want what you want. Be consistent, put a plan of action in place, work that plan over and over and over again, and just get a little better every single day. So thanks so much for having me. And again, congratulations on your journey.
Thank you very much, our Executive Master Pro 10, Mark Shinsato, sir. Thank you. And everyone, did you know that it's a very, very important day for our Executive Master Pro 10, Mark Shinsato today? Did you know what day it is? It is his birthday. Yoo-hoo! Send him
Well,
some heart.
I'll take that. It's not really my birthday, but Seth, my older brother Seth Mulder loves to tease me about that. So, but thank you for your wishes. Thank you.
Got me there, Seth. Okay, thank you, Executive Master Pro 10 Mark Shinsato. We learned a lot. So everyone, please, I hope you were able to take notes, because we are learning a lot from this. So please continue taking notes. But also, we are not done yet, because we also have in this call our Executive Master Pro 10 Blue Ilam to give us more inspiring words of wisdom and also some tips. Hello, Executive Master Pro 10 Blue Ilam, sir. Please take the floor.
Hi, how are you? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. We can hear you well.
Okay, I switched over to a different internet because it was lagging a little bit, so I was hoping to catch up. So, first of all, this is amazing. I honestly, I was thinking a few handfuls of people, and and saying congrats. And I look and, Marjorie, look what you've done. I mean, just look at the pages and pages of people here that love you, that respect you, and at a drop of a hat. I mean, I remember the text came in and I just said, of course. There's I think Mark just said it best. There's certain times you listen close and or certain people that just touch your heart in a way that you'll do anything for them. You want it sometimes just so bad for certain people. Some people have a list of things they're learning along the way, and things that, personalities that conflict and stuff. And with Marjorie, it's always the opposite. It's like, here's the list of love and respect, and here's a list of reasons to help. And when you spoke on stage, it was amazing. I actually have a couple quick things I just want to point out since we're here together. I'll see if this works okay. But when I first got there in the Philippines, so I had the honor to be asked to go down and be in the Philippines recently. And Marjorie was there, and she had to quarantine a couple of days. So I got there a little bit before she was able to get out and all of that. And I was looking for my seat. And this was just one of those moments where you just remember and brings little tears to your eyes. And I get there, I'm looking for my seat, and I saw Marjorie's seat and I saw my seat next to each other. I took this picture knowing how amazing this was, that I got to sit by Marjorie at this event. It was one of those things, literally. And she actually helped because, in the Philippines with their dialects and all the different things, she sat there and translated in one ear on the things when everyone would laugh and I wouldn't understand. She was there to explain to me in a way that I can understand what they were saying and the leaders. And I saw her time where she was going to be speaking, and I didn't realize she got up and got ready and asked a few questions and went up there and just knocked it out of the park. It was so amazing. Here's somebody came by and took a picture of us sitting together on the front row, right? They didn't have the white couches yet. They have the brown luxury nice chairs that we got to sit in, and we got to sit by each other and be part of that front row leadership group. And then she went up on stage, and look what she puts on the board, you guys. Pages and pages of photos of her family and friends and people that helped her along the way. Always giving recognition, always just being grateful for so many people around her. And it affects everybody. It wasn't about rank. You didn't get on stage based on rank. You got on stage based on leadership, right? And I think that's what came to mind to me was the idea of, look at that big old smile. She looked at me a couple of times, and I just laugh when I took some of these. What got my attention was how many people remembered Mrs. Ham, right? I would go to the backstage, and I was talking to even the host that was back there, and I was talking to him and didn't realize how big a thing he was. Him and I were talking. He's from Texas, and he couldn't. I'm having a conversation with him about Texas, and I heard Mrs. Ham like 3 times during that conversation, right? Of something that caught his mind, and the heart and the soul and the feeling. There's certain people in this company that bring true culture, right? That bring the heart with them, no matter where they go, no matter what stage they're on, what they're talking about, who they're talking to, whether it's a one-on-one at a coffee shop or whether it's on stage at a 2,500 person event in the Philippines. They bring something that you can feel. It's not even what you say. It's probably the ones that don't say it perfectly, actually. It's probably the ones that mess it up a little bit. And the most inspiring people to me were the ones that were saying ooh and ahs, and they were shaking a little bit, and they were tripping over the whiteboard. And Marty up there, I know, Marty, you're nervous, but what came out was pure heart and soul and a confidence that's different than some polished presenter. That isn't really what we represent. We represent people. We represent people that show up with a dream. They want something more. They want change in their life. And I don't know where their background was, but they might have some of those skills that they've developed in the past life, so to speak. But they show up here and they have to attach to someone, and they will usually attach, in my opinion, to someone just like that. And I was proud that day. I was excited. I was sitting in the audience, just excited and taking notes, right? Trying to learn. I got on this call today thinking I'd share a few thoughts, and I already have been inspired and taught and trained. And I think that's what's the beauty of all of this leadership is we have a lot of it and a lot of different backgrounds from a lot of different personalities. And I don't think there's ever going to lack attaching to somebody. We all have a base that's very similar, very consistent. That heart and the soul of the company seems to be just running through our veins. And then we all have a different way to express it. And we do our best to be all inclusive. I just, maybe my quick message tonight, and I shared it kind of from stage down there, Marjorie, you actually, we talked about this sitting in those front seats, but it was the concept of leaders and followers, right? Because I believe when we first get involved, we need to follow something, grab a hold of that culture. We bring our skills with us. I talked a lot about, in this case, the Philippine culture at this event. And I just said, what an amazing culture to grab hold of and maybe add to what we already have. We obviously, when there's other things coming in that aren't in line, it's fun to sift and sort through those, and we hope the good things get added and the negative things get pushed out by what we have already established. But man, what an amazing time for me to see the difference in leaders and followers. And it wasn't a number on rank. It wasn't just a set of skill sets that you develop. It was the ability to attract people, right? What is a leader? A leader is someone that has followers, right? When someone's following someone, then they are a leader, good or bad. That's a leader. And in this company, we have people following a lot of different people for a lot of different reasons. And Marjorie, speaking to you first on this call, congratulations. You've touched so many lives. And what also I wanted to talk to is all of the beautiful people that I met on your team. And I'm really speaking just for the Philippines right now, just because I was just there. It's fresh on my mind. I know there's so many others on your team and supporting you on this call, but I got to see a lot of faces. I see here, Marcy is on here. There's so many people that I got to see and get to meet and shake hands and love on a little bit. And I just went home a better person after hanging out with all of you. And I think that's really what leadership is the ability to attract good people and give them a path to become even better. And when we do that, that path gets, I joke around a lot about when we first started this, it was just a forest of trees, right? And we kind of had to pave the way. And I'm looking at Donnie and Marcy and Seth and Mark, and we literally had to go through Bob and Laura. I saw on here, the top two there you guys are. I'm looking at the checkerboard here, Hollywood stars, right? But the reality was, guys, we all started with chainsaws and dozers, and we just started knocking trees down because we knew there was a path, but no one had done it yet. We had to make that path. And I think now the path is there. It's clear, I would say it's there, but it's not a paved road by any means, right? It's probably not even a gravel road at this point. It's just a path. And it might be a little windy, but it's there. We've shown that it can happen. We've shown the way, and there's many people from different backgrounds and different walks of life that have shown that it can be done. And now we hope that those come behind us continue to clear it up and add to it and add skill and add personality and add so many things so that eventually this is a paved road that people can jump on, get to their goals quick, and we can show them how to get from A to B even faster. Because that's one thing about this industry, and I'll tell you that I've loved about compared to anything else I've done. I've been on the fire department where you're climbing a corporate ladder and someone above you has to jump off the ladder before there's room for you to step up, right? Jump off or get off or fall off or whatever that looks like. And it's very competitive. And here it's different. It's like there's ladders next to each other. We're all just climbing, looking at each other and helping and reaching over and giving a hand up. And when we get to the top, we turn around and we reach down and we throw more ladders down and we pull people up. It's a different environment here. And I hope we can all respect that. We can hold on to that. We can literally understand the difference between there's enough room at the top for everybody versus we're waiting for the one person to get off so we can take that spot. It's just a different feel. And we have no reason to hold anything back. When Seth Mulder says, I have 3 things to share with you, I'm taking notes because he's going to give us the best thing he has. When Mark says, I got some advice for you, Marcy say, listen up, right? Everyone's ears should perk a little bit because we're not going to give you any information except for what we hope and we've learned and we've made mistakes and we've thought about all shared, and we end up with this advice, right? Here's the piece that you need to have. Here's the one piece you need to take with you. And that's what we hope to deliver, so that your path from A to B is a little faster than ours. It's not that we want to take away all the trials and just put you on the paved road necessarily tomorrow, because there's a lot of benefit in the struggle, right? There's a lot of learning in the heartaches and the hard times. And it actually is what allows us to help push through that path and make it longer and better and wider, because we have a lot of people coming behind us that are going to need help. And this group is what I'm looking to help do that, especially when I see a lot of people in different countries. And what you guys have done, and many on this call, and I'm speaking a little bit to that, when we had 2,500 people show up, almost 3,000 people at a meeting after being open for 6 months. You guys are doing something special. And that's large in part of a lot of people on this call. And Marjorie, to see your team and the love and respect they had for you was emotional. I mean, I literally just sat there and tried not to cry too much, because there was a couple thousand pictures being taken every hour, which we all love and joke around about. What a culture, what an amazing people. Marjorie, thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for inviting me on this call, and to say thank you. And, for all those that are leaders, keep leading. And those followers that are on this call, we gave that list and we said, hey, step up, because there's things you're doing as followers that are awesome that got you this far, but there's things you need to put away as followers and step up as leaders in order to attract more followers. And a lot of you might know what that means. We've spent a lot of time on that down there, but the biggest thing is just to know that we love and care about you. We'll do our best to lead and guide. I'll just maybe share this as my one nugget, is that I think good leaders are close enough to relate, but they're just far enough ahead to inspire. And that's a balance that is tricky. And you've heard everyone tonight share stories about trying to relate. This is how I used to be. Mark's giving advice, and he's like, I haven't figured this one out yet, but I'm trying, I'm learning, I'm growing. We're not afraid to be a little vulnerable and share and show you where we were or where we are. But we're also, I think in many cases, there's so many leaders that just have a slight edge. It's something in their voice, something in their confidence, something in their posture that allows them to inspire other people to just want a little bit more. So we love you, Marjorie. Thank you so much. Hopefully this does it for all of you tonight. We got so much more, but the main thing, I just wanted to get on here and celebrate. I'm in Florida, so it's late. We just got done with a full day of stuff, and this was not something I wanted to miss. We're busy, but we're not too busy to jump on and say thank you for your effort and time. Thank you for teaching us. Thank you for the heart and culture that you bring. And your team feels it, we feel it, and you're adding something special to LifeVantage that we wouldn't be the same company without you. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So thank you. I'll pass it back to you. Ivy, thank you so much for inviting me to be here, and I'll listen in as long as I can tonight, but love you guys.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Executive Master Pro Tem Blue Elam. Let me just pick up from what you said, Blue, about leaders being close enough to relate to and far enough to aspire to be an inspiration to all of us. I was there, and some of us in this call were also there during the launching of LifeVantage Philippines. And you know what, Marjorie? The first thing she asked me when I saw her after her speech was, she said, did I do okay? And I just opened my mouth and said, what, are you kidding me? You're asking me that? And look at all those people. They were the most relaxed, the most inspired, the most, I saw many smiles and a lot of laughters during her talk. And I just told her, Miss Marge, you know what made you the best speaker for me, as far as I'm concerned, is that you spoke to all of us. You did not deliver a speech, but you spoke to all of us and you connected. That's why even the host, like Billy Joe Crawford, wanted to join the Team Bacon right away after that. So thank you, Executive Master Pro Tem Blue Elam. There's a lot to learn from that short time that you spoke to all of us, and also the rest of our Master Pro Tem, Seth Mulder, and Executive Master Pro Tem, Mark Shinsato. Thank you so much. You inspire all of us. And so this event is all about appreciation of our leaders and also recognition of the achievements that the Team Bacon members have achieved so far. And so now sit back, relax, stay glued to your screens, and show your reactions as we recognize the pro ones of Team Bacon. Here they are, everyone. Please help me recognize Maria Teresa Perez, Romel Raneses, Dana May Verso, Mark Peralta, Joseph Yu and Rachel Yu, Victor De Guzman Jr., Noli Yap, Maria Llamas, Cynthia Hinojosa, Mary Elizon, Victoria Carpio, Rio Grace Madridejos, Emerito Pinlac, Jennifer Sarte, Maria Madridejos, Luida Alcaucin, Janet Bulandres, Maria Villapando, Ana Marie De La Torre, congratulations, Pro Ones. And also we have Gina Abiliana, Patu Cooper, Nancy Perucho, Jane Mendoza, Orián de la Cruz, Josela Mendoza, Leonesa Bruas, Roger Ravelo, Maria Elsie Ravelo, Sean Salcedo, Enilo Hubak Jr., Elizabeth Griar, Manuel Bordio Sr., Maria Abesamis, Imelda Bernales, Riza Pepito, Joanne Palen, and Judel Palen, Renalyn Flores, and Loida. Oops, cannot see the last name. We have Lloyd also, congratulations, thank you. So we also have Fe A. Javier, Gina Bagayas, Cesario Indok, Alicia Celeste, Marinela Gabat, Arnold B. Atienza, Jocelyn Aguilera, Jan Olmilio, congratulations, Benita Olmilio, the second business center of Atibinki. Also Jennifer De La Cruz, Denise Caminos, John Olmilio, Rio Olmilio, congratulations, and Nympha Caminos, congratulations. Melinda Lloren, Erlinda Evangelista, Reynaldo Panizares, Leslie Parcasio, Juvie Lastimosa, and Leslie Monterola, congratulations. We also have Narcisa Aquino, Frederick Bancale, Eileen Cabardo, Zenaida Puente Herrera, Sheila Gangoso, Belen Casas, Mike Mayor, Joshua Baclayon, Marlene Millanes, Vivienne Bisiero, congratulations. Also, Cynthia Cisco, Amanda Taquet, Gay Rivero, Teresa Sabordo, Arlene Jorge, Ami Baisden, Wendy Cruz, Elena Cabrera, Ramon Herona, and Alexander Solivet. Congratulations. Wow, there's a lot of us here. Yay. We have also Karen Shopanko, Jubilee, Janelle Cabigas. Congratulations. Jesus Atamasio III, Glenda Sergio, Ethan Webb, Sabrina Ciceri, Luis Salando. We have also Andrea Bernardo, Francis Bernardo. We have Cristeta Salando. We have Blossom Bernardo, Cherry Belen, Maria Teresa Olivares, Alan Tugunon, Ria Wate, John Cloma, Renato Miguel Jr., Zinaida Laberge, and Flora Arangale. Congratulations. Also, we have Trixie Acevedo, Johanny Apil. Yay! Let's give them a round of applause, everyone. Willie Matue, Mutia Barte, Marivi Bigaran, Carmelina Nual, Jamaline Ledra Nual, Emma Cantor, Aldrin Domingo, Mini Ros Maistre, Evelyn Lozano. We have also Mirna Ferrer, Nelly Bermudez, Novi Riardo, Rhea Loria, Lorena Furio, Isidro Somera, Alfredo Miguel, Ethel De Leon, Nino Lasam, and Sharon Paculio. Congratulations. Yay. And we have also Gertrude Alcala, Ruth Joy Magno, Christine Carino, Narcita Marte, Rosana Pocoroska, Arcely Glass, Christine Dava, congratulations. Felix Rancho, Pastora Somoza, congratulations, Pastora. Basilio Cabusog, Gaspar Castillo, Ryan Perater, Orlando De La Cruz, Mary Ann Gonzalez, Dania Baharano. We have also Maria Jocelyn Gariel, Tessa Petit, Garcia Chiropractic, I'm sorry, Garcia Chiropractic. We also have Rosie Bali. We also have Myra Ramirez. Congratulations. And last batch, but not the least, for our Pro Ones, we have Franz Gallego, Erlinda Monastrial, Precious Clavo, Raymark Belenia, Alinar Mandina, congratulations, Ali. Jude Alibango, we have Jane Tan, we have Raquel Belotindos, Maria Antonia Rosales, Regnel Nera, and Snooki Bandol. So congratulations to our Pro Ones. Our leaders here, they started somewhere and we have started that first step, right? So we know how hard you've worked. So congratulations. This is the time to recognize all of you. And so before we proceed, yeah, let's give a final round of applause to all our Pro Ones. Congratulations. I hope the next time that we have this recognition, the MC will also be as busy calling out your names as I am today, or even busier, all right? So before we recognize our Pro 2s, may I call at this point one of our special guests to give us some inspiring messages. Ladies and gentlemen, may I call on Pro 5, Carol Barton from Utah, USA. Hello, Carol.
Call on me when I'm walking in the dark to my trailer.
It's okay.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to give me 30 seconds or 20
All right,
seconds.
no problem.
I thought I wanted to be where everybody else is kind of getting ready for bed. So that's one of the fun things about this business, folks.
That's
You
right.
can do it anywhere. And I'm vacationing with my family, spending time with my children. And this group are pretty special to me. There we go. There's lights, and there was lights. Marjorie has oftentimes been my rock. She keeps me going sometimes when I'm discouraged. I had the privilege several years ago of going and spending a couple of weeks in the Philippines with her and her groups. And there's no harder worker or no better person to follow than Marjorie. She has, to me, she is the best example of a servant leader I know. And that's the whole idea of being able to work together, of being able to help each other, of sharing our ups and our downs and our discouragement and our excitement. That's all what this is about. Being able to share time with our families and with our Life Vantage family. I look forward to meeting so many of you in the coming years. Being a biohacking granny, I intend to be around for a long time and enjoy this group. And I've already promised that I will come to the Philippines again. And just make sure you have lots of ice. As Marjorie will tell you, I'm the ice lady, not because I'm cold-blooded or hard-hearted, but I have to have my ice. So don't get discouraged. And when you do get discouraged, you have a big, big family here to call on and get help from. And those Master Pro 10s and Executive Master Pro 10s have spent time with every one of us, I think, at some point, giving us advice, learning from them. Marcy and Dondi, they keep us going. And of course, I have a very special place in my heart for Bobby and Laura, as Laura is my little sister, my younger sister. And she's the one that said to me one time, if you've ever done anything in your life that I've told you to do, you have got to look at this video. And so I did. And then I wanted to be a part of this. So we're so excited you're there. We're excited that Marjorie is there helping you. And I don't know what else they want me to say, except that I just love this business. I love this company. I love this family. And I'm excited to be on here and share this information and share this night of celebration with all of you. And now I'm in my comfortable chair in my trailer, and I'll turn it over to you.
All right. Thank you so much, our dear Carol. Yes, we cannot agree more to that. Marjorie has been a great servant leader to all of us. We are so lucky that she spent so much time here in the Philippines sacrificing going to a lot of places just to help us all. So I think that's been consistent since the beginning of this online event, that we all appreciate Marge. And yes, Miss Marjorie, thank you so much for all your hard work, and we love everyone loves you. Carol, thank you so much for taking time to be with us in this event. We appreciate you very much as well. Thank
You
you.
bet. One final thing. Don't
Yes,
let
ma'am.
anybody you're talking to tell you that they're too old to do this.
All right, of
I'm
course.
probably the oldest one here tonight, so.
Yes. Nobody is too old to do this one. Thank you, Carol, for your great example. All right, so everyone, how about we proceed to recognizing our Pro 2s in this in our Team Bacon? All right, so ready with your reactions, your virtual claps. Let us congratulate our Pro 2s: Hanilyn Elefante, Petronila Galinato, Elizabeth Lumboy, Elena Canlas, Kiano Salcedo, Cordelia Salceda, Lorena Cabachete, Mark Batucan, congratulations. Also, Sarah Villacampa, Donovan Workman, okay, Nina Ulanday, congratulations. Sally Blankenship, Juan Miguel Tulyao, congratulations. Maria Agtarap, congratulations. Elizabeth Veneracion, Noemi Dilidili, Cristina Salando, Freddy Furukawa, Perla Dingayan, Mini Joy Domingo, congratulations. We also have Sheila Olazo, Romel Somosiera, Lara Marte, Antoinette Tramel, Marilu Periera, Roslyn Tambago, Idolina Lopez, Nidia Champion, Raquel Pelino, and so that's our Pro 2 so far, and there are many more who will follow their footsteps. From the Pro 1s that we just called out, a lot of them will be in Pro 2 or Pro 3 or even higher the next time we recognize them. So thank you, Pro 2s, congratulations, and we wish you more success. Now, we also have a special guest with us in this call who will share to us some inspiring words also and some tips. May I call on our premier Pro 6, Robert Robbins of Arizona, USA. Robert, are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Hello, take it away.
Hi. Just thank you everybody for jumping on. Just want to first and foremost congratulate everybody on here. There's a lot of names that I recognize, and after going through the Pro 1 list, there's a lot of names that I don't recognize, and hope to get to know a lot more of you in the future. And just grateful for the words that have been shared so far, and for the hard work. You know, each rank is a lot of work, and it's hard work, and that's why we do these things, is to recognize the hard work that goes into it. Because sometimes, you know, I remember thinking I'm only a Pro 1, or I'm only this, and there's times that, you know, I think it's a natural thing to do, but there's a lot of hard work that goes into it, and it should be recognized and celebrated. And it's super awesome to be on here with all of you, and then with all of the leaders that I've looked up to along the way and helped me. And I was thinking about the first time that I got to meet Marjorie, and she is a wonderful woman, and someone I've come to know as a sister. And I actually scrolled through back all my texts, and my first text from her was on December 30th of 2016. So it was almost 6 years ago. And she said, so what do I need to be a Pro 4? So she was a Pro 3 working on Pro 4, and trying to understand the balance, and, you know, the legs and the things like that. And it was just awesome to be able to look back on those memories, and be able to see the journey that she's gone through. And something that I think kind of was a stumbling block for me was, in my life, I've always tried for perfection. Perfection is something that I've always tried to obtain. I've always tried to be perfect in school, in sports, and in this business. And I'll tell you that nobody is perfect in this business. And I will tell you that before you strive for perfection, strive for excellence. And because for me, there's a quote that I really love, and it says, read it real quick. It says, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not a singular act, but a habit. And if you want a walking definition of excellence, it's Marjorie. There's a lot of great people on here, but somebody that I've been able to see from personally start to finish. I've been able to see a lot of the phenomenal leaders and the executive leaders on here. I've seen the tail end of their journey. I didn't get to participate in the first part of it, but to participate in Marjorie's journey, that path that she's walked, you know, it's not a perfect path. And I can promise you that she would tell you that it's had a lot of ups, lots of downs. And I'm sure there's times, just like Mark said, that he quit and then slept on it, got up. I'm sure there was a lot of that. I know I've had it. I know a lot of people have it. I'm sure there's times with Marjorie, but the excellence that she exudes is amazing. And it's something that if you get nothing out of, you know, for me, out of this business, that there's a lot to get out of it. And if you can strive to be with excellence in every aspect of your life, and that's something that LifeVantage has brought in my life, hasn't just improved myself physically or financially, but it's helped me spiritually. It's helped me in my relationship with my spouse, with my kids. It really is something that's bettered me and helped me to be a better person. So what I would tell you is yet again, that there are habits that we're taught, there are actions that we're taught. And so it's not a singular action. It's not hitting a rank. It's not, you know, getting that one person to sign up. It's those things that you repeatedly do, has been said on here before, the consistency, but the things that you repeatedly do and who you become. And that's why people join this team. And there's a lot of great people on here, but that's why people join Marjorie, is because you know what you're getting. She's an excellent person, and she is the same. She's constant. You know what you're going to get out of her. You know the love is real. You know it's genuine. And so what I would challenge you to do is take the things that you do every day that you excel at, continue to work on them, but find the things that you continue to improve on. There's a lot of workbooks. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of time management materials that you can do. There's so many aspects of your life to try and excel at. But don't fall in the rut like I did of trying to be perfect, because for me, there's only been one perfect person on this earth, and you know, I'm a ways away from them. But always try to be, but strive for excellence. So appreciate everybody joining on here. Appreciate everybody's words so far. Grateful for all the wonderful leaders that have been mentors of mine, and grateful for Marjorie and all those wonderful leaders on here that have been there day in, day out, and grinding really hard. Because there's a lot of excellent people on here. So I appreciate it, appreciate the time, and I'll turn it back over to you, Ivy.
Yes, thank you so much, Robert. Marjorie has said a lot of nice things about you as well. She considers you a brother and she appreciates you, and we appreciate her. Yes, we agree to all that you've said. Marjorie is such a great leader, and we are lucky to have her in this team. So thank you. And so now, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the Pro 3s of Team Bacon. Here they are. We have Sheila Bongo. Hello, Sheila. Congratulations. We also have Emerjun Brucal. Congratulations to our Pro 3s. Yay. We also have our Pro 3, Christine Brucal and Leomar Bongo. Congratulations. And we also have Rosita Olmilio. Congratulations. Our Pro 3, Rosita Olmilio, and yours truly, Ivy Caral. Congratulations to me. Thank you so much for all your support. It was not a one-man achievement. It was a team achievement. Thank you. We also have Reynaldo, Kuya Ging Salcedo, congratulations. Our Pro 3 also, Beverly Barte, congratulations, ma'am. Yay! And we also have Rowenda Salcedo. Weng, congratulations. And we have our Ate Arlincy Cayudoong Rodriguez. Congratulations, Ate Arlincy. And I think Ate Arlincy is so inspired that she wants to share to everyone some special message. Ate Arlincy, are you there? Are you ready? Okay, take it away, Ate.
Okay. Good day, everyone. I am Erlince Rodriguez, a retired educator, but not tired. And originally from Laridel, Misamis Occidental, now in Davao City. A Pro 3 biohacker in the Philippines. LifeVantage is a blessing in disguise to me. Actually, Protandem and RF2 is for my daughter who has an end-stage kidney failure. but she refused to take the product because of her bad experiences taking different kinds of food supplements that worsened her health condition. I almost quit when I tried to share LifeVantage to others for most of them have negative responses. I have also difficulty in convincing my family to believe the product, but every time I join in the regular presentation, I enjoyed listening to the testimonies, the encouragement of our mentors and our co-biohackers, especially Marjorie. What kept me going in spite of these challenges? One is I have faith and trust in God that there's a saying that goes, a winner never quits and a quitter never wins. And also, I strongly believe in myself and that I can do it. If there's a will, there's a way. And my favorite verse, I would like to share my favorite verse. I can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth me, as long as I will do my best and never give up in sharing the product which I believe that changes my life by elevating the level of my finances and health and wellness. I also go back to my why when I feel discouraged, when I feel quitting. And with the constant support of my uplines and mentors every now and then, I look up to them as my model, movers, encourager, their passion and love to us as distributors. They even sacrifice for their time, effort, resources to help us pursue our venture. They are my inspirations. Listening to our regular presentation, Power Hour, receiving messages, hearing testimonies help me increase my belief in the company and in the product 100%. That's why I can't stop sharing the gift to others. By the system we have, the ITT, I keep on sharing how the LifeVantage have helped me and also help them. Just what I did to that's what I did. The spirit of connectionalism from our uplines to downlines and to our happy customers. Just recently, my daughter who is so negative of my joining with this LifeVantage is now starting to take the amazing yellow pills, the Protandem and RF2. Thank you and magandang buhay.
Thank you, Ate Arlince. Magandang Ate Arlince. Daghang salamat to you for your nice message. That was nice, Ate. Okay, congratulations once again for your achievement, achieving the Pro 3 rank, Ate Arlince. Okay, we also have our Pro 3s, Dr. Norman Lima. Congratulations, Doctor. And we also have Ronnie Para Arngalik. Congratulations. Arangali. Congratulations. Hello, Sir Ronnie.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Ronnie is originally, he joined us as a Singapore-based business distributor of LifeVantage, but he is now based in Canada. So Ronnie, please share your feelings on why as an OFW, you saw the vision and joined this business, sir.
Hello, good evening po sa lahat. Oh, sorry. Good morning pala. Hating gabi na dito sa Canada ngayon. So, ako po si Ronnie Arangali, originally OFW sa Singapore for around 13 years. Yun nga, recently nag-move kami dito sa Canada. Na-introduce kami sa LifeVantage dahil sa mother-in-law ko stroke. And after that, of course, as an OFW for more than 10 years, palagi kaming malayo sa anak namin, which is nasa Pinas sila. Mahirap bilang isang magulang pero kailangan tiisin para sa kinabukasan nila. So nung nalaman namin yung LifeVantage, di na kami nag-atubili, nag-join kami kaagad. Kasi habang malakas pa kami, kahit papaano, dahan-dahan naming nabibuild yung business namin. Para pagdating ng panahon, hindi na kami magiging OFW. At the same time, may enjoy namin yung retirement namin sa Pinas nang di umaasa sa mga anak namin. Kasi ganon tayo sa Pinas. Kailangan humingi ng, umaasa sa mga anak pagtanda. So, yun yung isa sa mga goal namin na hindi umasa sa mga anak namin. At the same time, makip namin yung pangangatawan namin as healthy. So, kumbaga hindi natin kailangan hintayin na magkasakit tayo to take the product. By the way, nag-join kami sa LifeVantage without networking background. So, malaki ang tulong ng Team Bacon ni Ate Marge talaga para matutunan namin yung business kasi yung team itself is nagtutulungan para mag-grow sa business. Salamat po.
Thank you, Ronnie. Yes, we relate to you and we appreciate your effort also in helping the team. Hindi lang naman you're not the only one na tinutulungan ng team, but you've also been a great member of the team. So congratulations for reaching your Pro 3 rank. Thank you. And so let's proceed to the next Pro 3s. We also have Willie Blankenship Jr. Congratulations, sir. And of course, our Pro 3, Ate Sophie McIntyre. Hello, Ate Sophie. Congratulations. Ate Sophie is based in Washington State, USA. Ate Sophie, we know that you are a biohacking and active granny. How has this opportunity helped you, Ate, to have the strength and endurance to take care of your granddaughter who is very energetic and active? And you've become a full-time granny and health. You also have your health challenges, but you're able to cope with it. Can you share to the team, Ate Sophie? Oh, is Ate
You're
Sophie?
muted.
Okay, just a moment while we check the microphone of Ate Sophie. Hello.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, Ate.
Yes. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. I started as I came here in America with my family, and so I was so excited because I can fulfill the American dream. I have my family, my three children, and my husband. But you know, you have to work, and I love to work. We Filipinos, we love to work. As long as we can do it, we'll make it. Sad to say, over the years, after working in a corporate world, training people, getting things done, simultaneously homeschooling the kids, taking them to physical activities, my body has to suffer. So I became dependent on medications until I decided to really stay home and pray for something that I can do at my own pace. True enough, my sister from Canada called me and introduced to me the NRF2 activation. And so it came and I tried the product just for the purpose of trying the product because I want to feel better. I indeed feel better. I have good sleep. I have the energy. I feel happy and young. I thought I'm growing old, right? I thought I'm growing old and I accept it, tumatanda na ako. But things changed when I got activated. I'm happy and motivated to do things, and I get more mental. I get more focused and easily concentrating on what I do. And the best thing of this is that the yellow pill, the NRF2 activation, the Protandim Synergizer came in time because I became a grandma. 2019, she was born. That's the time I started using Protandim. And I cannot compare the joy because I am hands-on to her. That's why I always take a record of, pictures of me and her singing, dancing, saying things together and reciting verses slowly. And I cannot trade that because the best teacher is the parent or the grandparents. So I'm happy that I'm activated. And so I will show you the last photo that I just took this morning. And I never thought that she would catch up with the beat. Yeah, so that's all. I won't let you listen, but I can see how I really rejoice and thank God for this opportunity. And most of all, I want to thank Marjorie. And I said, when I decided to say, Marge, I want to do the business, and she told me, Pat, what Pat? P-A-T, plug in, be available, be teachable. And indeed, she coached me and I never regret. She is so down to earth, very accommodating. Marjorie, thank you so much. I will not quit. Thank you. Back to you, Ivy.
Thank you, Ate Sophie. You inspire all of us, Ate. Congratulations for all the things that you do and you continue doing. So,
Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, yes, Ate, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our Pro 3s. A round of applause again to all of them. Oh, we also have the rest of our Pro 3s. We have Sir Eduardo Dili Dili. Congratulations, sir. We also have Juanito Salavia. Congratulations, sir. And we have also our Pro 3, Susan Lial. Congratulations, Ma'am Susan. Another round of applause to all our Pro 3s. We all know that it's not easy to reach that rank, especially since we are all starting. So they achieved a big milestone in their LifeVantage business. So congratulations to our Pro 3s. And this time around, we are going to recognize the Pro 4s of Team Bacon. So here are our Pro 4s. We have EJ Ham. EJ, congratulations. And we also have Ate Delia Salcedo. Congratulations po, Ate Delia. We also have Maria Grace Bruca. Congratulations po. And we have Renally Somosiera, our Pro 4 from New Jersey, USA. Renally has been very active in supporting Team Bacon's online training, regular online training. Ms. Ren, hi. Would you like to share to everyone what LifeVantage has done for you and your family, especially for your parents who are not able to get insurance there in the US? And please also share with us how it has helped your parents financially, since your dad is also actively doing the business. Hello, Ms. Ren.
Whew. Thank you, Ivy. I don't know if I could catch up with your enthusiasm, so I'll try my best. I am hearing and feeling my heartbeats. Okay, so I have so many things to say, but I'm gonna focus on the question, to answer the question that you throwed upon me. So in 2015, my petition for my parents to come to USA got approved, and they got here on 2016. I was so excited, the whole family, them, and I was so grateful that finally we can live together here in the USA, which is the dream place of everyone. And really very grateful and thankful to God for that, that at least at my end, I was able to meet their dream of coming to the USA, and they are actually the #1 reason why I came here. And you know, nurses are expected to come to USA, right? So thankful for that. But when they arrived here, my excitement was also coupled with panic attacks, anxiety. Believe me, I trust God that He will provide everything, but I have those fears and anxiety, because I was thinking, what am I gonna do with their health? How am I gonna pay for their hospital bills, especially during flu season? I work in a nursing home. I see all the elderlies, most of them get sick during flu season. So I'm like, they are in their 70s, and my father just had the open heart surgery, and because of the replacement of his mitral valve, he has heart problems, kidney problems. He has weekly injections in the Philippines. He was even told that he needs to have a dialysis port before migrating to the US. So that's how that was his health status. So in 2016, September, I was introduced to LifeVantage by Dr. Lara Oclarit. He was my co-worker, and out of her concern, she asked me to listen to Marjorie to the presentation. After that, I didn't really understand what was Marjorie telling me, but I know that there was a product, but I trusted Lara. I know her, I respect her. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm sure that you're sharing something that is really good for my parents. So I'm like, yeah, sure, uh, we'll get in and use the product. So to make the story short, for my parents, they really live healthily since starting with the product. And then I found hope and an answer to my prayers. The anxiety went down. I found peace in my heart that with this, I would be able to help my parents stay healthy while they are here in the USA and even during the flu season. And I saw my father started to walk again without shortness of breath. I saw him happier, in a happy mood, when they have persons with kidney problems and heart problems, their mood is really, it's not their intention to be moody, but because of what they're feeling, they can be. So I saw him happier. I saw him playing with my then 3-year-old daughter. He was able to climb the stairs. He was able to go to places with us. And those simple wins are a real blessing to me and my family. And then after 6 months, his nephrologist, his kidney doctor, his heart doctor reduced all his meds from 9 pills from the Philippines to just 2 pills. One is a sodium bicarb, a supplement, and a blood thinner. He needs it because he has his mitral valve replaced. So up until now, he has those 2 meds plus our products. So I'm really, really very thankful, grateful to God every day for Lara for sharing this to me, and for Marjorie, who explained many times to me what the product will do to my father and what the business can do for me and for my parents. So yeah, so thankful. And for the second question, is that how has LifeVantage helped my parents financially? Well, insurance is really very expensive here. I couldn't afford it. It will be like my one paycheck if I get them an insurance. So I trusted that our products will keep them healthy. Even if they get sick, they will recover, of course, with God's grace, God's healing. And then they also enrolled as distributors because I foresaw I saw the opportunity that this can help them. So I'm like, at least, there is a way to pay for their subscription. They need it. So I have to find a way, to get the products to them. And up until now, they are receiving their leverage income, even if they're actively or not actively sharing. They get their leverage income, their passive income every month. And I am so happy and blessed that they are indeed actively sharing to their contemporaries, because they see the difference between, like, what, you're 78, you're 77, you look so young, and us, look at us. So it's really amazing. And lastly, I'd like to thank everyone. And I found my 2 sisters from a different mother. We started as 3, me, Lara, and Marjorie. And I am really very emotional right now. I'm trying to hold my tears. I'm a crybaby because from the 3 of us, look at us, so blessed. So thank you for all the leaders who are here. And I'm going to stop before I shed tears. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Renally. I can see the happiness in your face. Thank you so much. You inspire us. And thank you also for your consistent support to the rest of the team. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, that's our Pro 4 Renally from New Jersey, USA. We also have our Pro Force, Jose Redentor Mendoza. Congratulations, Sir Jose. And we also have our Pro 4 from Ireland, Don Monterola. Hello, Don, who's also very actively supporting the team. Don, hi, are you there? Nandyan ba si Don? Don, can you speak up if you're there? Is he there? Ah, okay. Baka meron lang ano, maybe Don is encountering some technical difficulties right now. Okay, so we will go back to Don if we still have time. Let's proceed with the rest of our Pro 4s. We also have our Pro 4 Edna Nos. Is that Nos? Congratulations, Ma'am Edna. We also have Sir Rene and Ma'am Lydia Miguel. Congratulations po for reaching Pro 4. And we also have Ma'am Gloria Salcedo. Congratulations po, Ma'am Gloria. And we also have, of course, our very active Ate May. Ate May Ancheta Salavia from Japan. Hello, Ate May. Thank you we are actually in the home of Ate May in Bangkal, Davao City right now. Ate May, are you there?
Yeah, hello.
Yes, I have a question for you, Ate May. Maybe you
Sure.
can to the team, Ate. Yes, with Japan being one of the most difficult markets, Ate May, and you are not Japanese, right? But you kept on going. So what kept you going in spite of all the challenges, Ate May, that you had to face in Japan?
Okay, thank you, Ivy. Everyone, konnichiwa. Hello in Japanese. I am May Salavia, originally from Davao City, Philippines, a full-time government teacher and the pioneer Filipino biohacker in Japan. Actually, from the very start in registering myself with LifeVantage, I already experienced struggles and difficulties because of language barrier. I wanted to give up. Actually, after almost all my distributors stopped doing the business, I almost quit every time I read communications from Tokyo office, which are all in Japanese, that took so much time to read and translate before I finally get the message. I also almost quit when I felt like nobody believes in me, especially when I share to my family members and relatives. Most of all, I decided to quit when my employer, the Board of Education here in Japan, issued an order which I was told to agree and sign on the rules of not engaging any work other than teaching. It was not really easy when I feel like I am alone, because even during the 3 global conventions I attended so far, I didn't find any Filipinos there. And it was only with Pro-10 Seth Mulder's session that I can really enjoy listening. So what kept me going in spite of all of these challenges? First, faith and trust in God. I hold on to my favorite Bible verse. I am more than conqueror. I will win because God will make a way when there seems to be no way. Looking forward with faith, with the eyes of faith, until now, I persevere. Marjorie actually described me as the last samurai. Second, believing on myself and our products, in short, having winner's mindset, I will always do the best I can with what I have now. I always go back to my why when I feel discouraged, as my mentor, Marjorie, taught me. Another thing that inspires me a lot is we have products that is backed up with science. Third, reaching out. This is very important. I am still here now because of my very supportive and loving mentors and uplines. Very emotional. Marjorie impacted so much in my LifeVantage business. Her passion, focus, and dedication beyond compare, that I said to myself, I want to be like her. She came all the way from the US to help me build my business. And fourth, attending events helped me increase my belief to 100%. This is also very important. Having 100% belief, I I can't stop sharing our gift. I never miss any global conventions in Japan, even though I don't really understand all what is said in Japanese. And lastly, following the system, we have great ITT, and I seriously follow it. Again, I seriously follow it. And that is why I have downlines from all walks of life, including recently Philippine movie actors. This is my guiding principle with an acronym Japan. I hope you can see it. It says, J, always pray and activated, for P, and A, activated, and N, never give up. Yes, this is my principle in doing the business. So everyone, let's keep going and let's do the job. Thank you very much for this time to share. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu, Ate May. Ate May, thank you. You're such a beautiful person. In the short time that I've known you, I can sense the beauty deep inside of you. Thank you po, Ate May. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's our Pro 4 from Japan, Ate May. We also have our Pro 4s, Defense and Adonna Blankenship. Congratulations po. And we also have Defense and Lara Marte. Dr. Lara, hello po. All the way from Texas, USA. Are you there, Doc?
Yeah, I'm here, Ivy.
Hi, Doc. Can I ask you a
Hello,
question
good evening,
also?
good morning.
Good morning from good afternoon from the Philippines, Doc Lara. Doc, I have a question. What was your vision when you first started in Life Vantage? Could you please share that to everyone? And also, how important is it for you to attend Life Vantage events, Doc, whenever I understand that you attend Life Vantage events when as much as possible. So why is that important, Doc?
Yeah, so thank you so much, Ivy. Good evening, everyone. Good morning. Yeah, so attending events is really important. It will boost your confidence. So, and then, yeah, this kind of business is not only always ups. Most of the time, you have also downs, and attending events will really help you, yeah, boost your confidence, your mindsets and everything. So just want to share a little bit. So I came from from the Philippines. I practiced there as a medical doctor for 10 years, and then migrated here in Houston, and working as a nurse. But during my school days as medical student, I never took supplements to increase my vitality, immunity, and memory, or anything that is offered as they claim. Even during my practice as family physician, I never recommended dietary supplements in bottles, pills, or juices until Life Vantage found me. So when my best friend, late Dr. Hazel, a pediatrician and had also breast cancer, shared our NRF2 information through Marjorie, the detailed presentation of Marjorie, it blows my mind. Without second thought, I jump in, and with my vision to educate more people, and make them aware of how our body works through nutrigenomics or through natural products. Since then, I never stopped sharing, because I want everyone, especially those who shed their tears and sweats working so hard and for too long for their family. I want us to grow old gracefully, pain-free if possible, and free from debilitating illnesses. And I also would like to thank Marjorie for your persistence, consistency, and your generosity to our team. And yeah, happy according to Renali, because since we joined this one, we have this called Tres Marias, and we're like helping each other, downs and ups and downs in this company. We're there to help each other, not only as a team, but even our personal things where Marjorie is always there for us. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, Ivy. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Doc Lara. Thank you for sharing your story to us. And yes, we agree with you. Miss Marjorie is such an inspiration. Doc, thank you so much for sharing, and thank you for your time. And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our Pro Force, and your photos can be there in the next recognition. So we hope to see new faces in that slide in our next online recognition. Before we proceed, thank you once again, our Pro Force. Congratulations. Before we proceed to the next rank that we will recognize, can I just check with everyone if you are still there enjoying this event, joining with us? Can you please type in the chat box how you're feeling right now? Can you please type one word or maybe a phrase to describe how you're feeling right now? So far, we've heard great things, inspiring things, inspiring words, and very important tips from our leaders. Proud. Mersha is proud of all of us, guys. Thank you, Mersha. Miss Mersha. And inspired si Gina. Hello, Gina. Yes, inspired po. No, very inspired tayong lahat. Feeling great, Miss Carol Barton. Yes, I think all of us are feeling great right now with all these inspiring people in the call with us. Okay, yes. All right, so I think everyone is still very excited and happy. So let's proceed. Now we will recognize our Pro 5, our very inspiring Pro 5 from Toronto, Canada. Ate Benita Binky Olmilio. Ate Binky, hello.
Hi, Ivy.
Hi,
Can you hear
Ate.
me?
Yes, we can hear you well, Ate. Can I ask you a question now? Everyone
Sure.
is very excited to hear from you. So the first question, Ate Binky, is how has Life Vantage changed your life, Ate?
Wow. Thank you, Ivy. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good evening. Have a great day. Everywhere, whenever you are now. Okay, I am privileged and honored to share my experience with you today. Truly, I tell you, Life Vantage obviously changed my life physically, mentally, psychologically, and spiritually. Do you know why? For those who doesn't know me yet, let me tell you my story. Before I found Life Vantage, I was totally disabled for 2 years after my 4 surgeries. At that time, I could hardly move. I could hardly sit. I could hardly walk. I have total brain fog and I can't eat solid food. There are many things that I cannot do, even to change my clothes and comb my hair was a huge struggle to me. I cannot even hold my poo and pee. I'd been to too many therapists, chiro, naturopath, and specialists. But I lost hope because they gave up on me. There is one therapist who just saw me walking and offered his help to me and to visit his clinic. So I thought they are all just the same. Thank God I made my mind to accept his offer, and that is why I found Life Vantage through with our very own very own Premier Pro 6 Marjorie Ham with her unstoppable passion, reaching out my therapist Ferdinand here in Canada. After 6 months being activated, I was able to go back to work. I can do things I love to do again. I can dance, I can sing, I can play my guitar again, and love to walk anywhere I want to. That is the reason why I can't stop sharing this breakthrough information. And also I found my purpose and of living to help other people like me before. Ivy, this is why we should all keep sharing this information. Thanks,
Yes,
Ivy.
Ate Binky, thank you. You know, yes, seen how passionate you are, Ate Binky, in sharing your life story and the information about LifeVantage. Please continue to do so, Ate Binky. And one of the ways that you continue to share and to support everyone, Ate Binky, is you do these power hours, right? So how has this power hour, Ate Binky, how is it helping you, and how has this helped you reach the rank of Pro 5 at Tibinki? You're doing it so consistently at Tibinki.
Okay, thanks, Ivy. To me, being consistent and coachable and committed is the key to reach goals and to succeed. Power Hour also keep my team motivated and inspired, keep them going and giving them the example to show up even we don't feel like doing it. Okay, listen, I don't have much personally enrolled distributor that works in the business, but by being consistent, helping my downlines, creating Power Hour, teaching and guiding them to follow the system ITT, especially our new distributor on board, guiding them the basics, especially on how to enroll new customer and new distributors, help them resolve difficulty they encounter. So that gives a huge impact in reaching the rank of Pro 5. Teamwork is very important in order to succeed. Thank you very much to all my mentors. I could not mention all of you, but all my mentors. I love you all my upline, sideline, cruise line, especially my downlines. Thank you so much. And the most and very special thanks to our dearest, amazing, humble servant leader, Premier Pro 6 Marjorie Gallego Hom. Without her sacrifice, traveling back home, I won't be able to reach this rank. With all my heart, I truly thank you all. Mabuhay, Team Bacon. Thanks,
Wow.
Ivy.
Thank you, Ate Binky. Thank you. You're such a beautiful, beautiful soul, Ate, and you touch everyone whenever you talk, you know. Thank you so much. And thank you for that sharing. And the tips, Ate Binky, we will follow the tips that you've shared. Thank you so much, Ate. So everyone, my heart is so full right now. My head is feeling like heavy because I think my brain has just grown with all the tips that we have gotten from our leaders, our mentors, and from the sharing. Thank you all so much. So before I proceed, before I proceed to the next person that I will be introducing to you to share, to recognize, let's hear. We have actually one special guest also who took time to really be with us today despite her busy schedule. We also have in the call our very own LifeVantage Philippines Sales Director, Miss Mercia Riego, and she wants to say share a message to everyone. Hi, Miss Mercia.
Hello, everyone. Wow, I'm just looking at you, and I remember how we got started last year. So in the middle of the presentation, I changed my background because I remember this is what we used and commonly used when we were starting. So first of all, thank you guys, because from day one, it's the same group of leaders that are here and that are still supporting the whole team while we grow. So I would like to share that you actually has had the most stable team, and how do you explain it? The bond that you have is really great. I have seen how we all struggled in the beginning of the launch, the pre-launch, and how well you have stayed with us during the difficult times. And now that we have established ourselves, I'm just happy to see that you are still here. With that, I'm so grateful. And of course, Marcy, Laura, Bob, Dondi, you have been there all the time for us. Thank you. I'm just waiting for the time that you all could join us here very soon, hopefully, because I know you would love it here. Every international leader that came here really wants to stay. But one thing, I'm not letting Marge go back to the US until we hit our goal. No going back to the US this time. But I just want to share that with Marge. I know, but guys, congratulations to all of you. You have more rank advancements than I have ever thought. And I'm going through all the names and I'm looking at each of the names because when we started together, we know all those names are familiar, and it's better when we have seen each other in person. Thank you for all those that joined us at the grand launch, the Pro3 conference. We have so many things planned for you guys, and I know that based on what we have seen the past few months, there's no way to go but more growth for all of us. And when we grow, I know that a lot of your lives will also be changing, including mine, our lives at the corporate office. And Marge, you have grown as such a wonderful team. I think this is the team that when I think of Team Bacon, it's just love and fun. And we could just connect with each other regardless if we talk about business or we talk about life marriage or what. So I was in General Santos the other day. Marge does not have a schedule there, but she dropped by my hotel and then she saw me struggling ironing my clothes, and then she took over and then she told me, did you just let me go to General Santos just to iron your clothes? But anyway, guys, that's the kind of relationship that I have seen in your group, because it's very important that you have that comfortability level that you have, because it's easier doing the business. And you see, Marge, during the first visit that she had here, she wasn't happy when I asked her to speak in our very first roadshow. She was so upset maybe, and she palpitated, but I'm also upset because we are already in the middle of the event. It's going to be her turn and she's not ready. But then she did it, and she discovered that she is actually a celebrity in that event because a lot of people reached out to her. A lot of people went to her and asked to have photos with her. So sometimes, you have more influence than you ever know. And she didn't even imagine that she's going to be speaking in the grand launch, like never in her imagination that she could do that. But then, you see, she just realized when people, again, go back to her and tell her, oh, you know what, we are using your slides for product presentation. Oh, we are using your presentations. We are watching your presentations. So you have an organization here that people know you more than you know. People watch you more than you ever know. You influence other groups more than you ever realize maybe. So continue what you're doing, because sometimes I get concerns like we are not growing as big as we are, but me being the person able to see all the aspects of what's happening in every group, you actually have something that is not present in other groups, and that is the solid bond that you have. So continue doing that, because once we have developed the needed skills that we have in here, you already have the most solid foundation needed. So you will be accelerate in no time in business. And I can't wait to listen to those stories, because I'm always excited listening to those. And to Marge, of course, I know that you're taking care of your team. But as I always say, we always have to level up ourselves, because our team is looking at us, and every milestone that we achieve is a milestone for them too. So congratulations, Team Bacon. We will still have so many celebrations to celebrate in the future. Thank you for having me here today.
Of course. Thank you so much, Ms. Mersha, for taking time to speak to the group and for the wonderful words about Miss Marjorie and the team. We appreciate you, Miss Marsha. You work so hard and you have a big heart as well. So thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate you. Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the hour, our very own Premier Pro, naiiyak na ako. Premier Pro 6, Marjorie Ham from Texas, USA. Marjorie is joining now from Bangkal, Davao City, and she says that she's just gonna say one word, thank you, but I don't think that's enough, right? We are all waiting for her to speak. No, Miss Marjorie. Okay, take the stage, Miss Marge.
Thank you so much, Ivy. Lindsay, it's now your turn to hold me.
Back up.
Hold me, because I'm nervous. Okay, thank you so much, Ivy, for such an amazing MC. You're a complete package. It's such a blessing to our team, really. And wow, my heart is really full and I'm so nervous. That's why when I asked some of our global leaders to talk, they said they're nervous, but I said, it's okay. I'm nervous and you're nervous, so let's be nervous together. So yeah, first of all, I just really want to thank God. There's not even enough word to express how happy I am today for all of you to be here and attend our first Bacon Team recognition. So this is all for you. So thank you so much, Dr. Dundee and Marcy, Bob and Laura Robbins, for this event to happen, because I've been really wanting this, that our team will be recognized. And to all our Executive Master Pro 10, Lou Ila, Mark Senchato, Seth Mulder, I've always been following you because in this team, what I've seen in our leaders, because they're so humble. They're so humble and genuine, and we are so full of love. And also, I would like to thank God every day for the gift of Life Vantage, and also my sponsor, Ate Carolyn Aquino, for introducing me to this gift. And trying to read my notes here. And especially my family, my husband and my children, who really made a lot of sacrifices. I know that it's really hard for them that I left them there in the US. But I'm doing it because, we just opened in the Philippines, and I've been waiting for this for a long time to help and bless a lot of Filipinos. And I really would like to, if my husband will be listening, because right now he's working actually. I'm so grateful for him for supporting me in other ways. I know he's very shy, but he's taking care of the kids and the dogs. And also for our leaders here, I don't want to forget all the people, but our leaders, Bob and Laura Robbins, Dr. Dundee Marcineros, Carl Barton, Robert Robbins, Ate Emmy Cadaves. They're my uplines and mentors that they never really stop, supporting me from the beginning until now. Blue Ilam, I always love the lesson that I learned from digging the well before you get thirsty. I always tell that, and I was so happy when you came to the Philippines, because I already told them this is Blue Ilam, the one I'm always talking about, the example of digging the well before you get thirsty. Seth Mulder, oh my gosh, the first time he asked me to talk to, I'm always nervous, but I always remember what Seth told me, just say yes, Marjorie. So, and Mark Senchato, thank you so much for your humility. I'm always appreciate you supporting Dawn, and our team. Thank you so much. And all our global leaders who never stop sharing, you never stop doing the presentation and supporting me. Thank you so much. I am also very happy to meet finally some of our leaders in the Philippines. I think Marsha told me that I'm going to receive the most, wherever I go, I always see my face, with the tarpaulins they put in front of the cemetery in the church. So wherever I go, there's always my face. They hang on top of the trees. So they really love me. I don't know. I'm so nervous and happy, but I'm just really grateful for all of you. Right now I'm shaking. Thank you. When I was on the stage, I always asked somebody to hold my hand. I remember Laura Robbins, when I told my first story, she's holding my hand. And then when I was one of the panelists, Marcy was breathing with me. And when I was on the stage, you know, during the grand launch, I was just happy I have my cane. I was holding my cane because I was so scared. So they asked me to actually, do you have the script to say, you know, I said, I don't have a script. I will just say whatever I want to say from my heart, because I cannot just write and then, you know, say it later. So thank you so much. And I want to, so for all the guests, I'm looking at my notes. So to all our guests, if you have been invited to be part of this, and if you have been invited to learn about this gift, I'm praying that you can see the vision of what we have. And all I can say is just thank the person who invited you, because it means that they really care about you. And I wish that someone invited me to learn about this gift when my mom was still alive. But unfortunately, nobody. So I want to thank my sponsor, Ate Caroline, for introducing me to this gift. My dad, who's the reason why I enjoyed LifeVantage. And oh my gosh, I don't want to cry. So the reason why I'm so passionate, because I want to pay it forward. I don't want anybody miss this opportunity. I've seen a lot of lives being changed when the company opened. And I just want to end this by sharing with you my mom's advice to me. She said that you need to take care of others all the time, and God will take care of you. So thank you so much, and love and appreciate you all.
Miss Marjorie, there, our great leader, everyone. Look at her, so humble, so sincere, so genuine, and yet look at what she's accomplished already. Thank you so much, Miss Marjorie. You've been an inspiration, and you continue to inspire all of us. Thank you. Just take care of yourself also, please, because we need you to be well and happy as well while you are supporting all of us. And ladies and gentlemen, you know how busy she's been since she arrived in the Philippines since April 1, right, Miss Marjorie? And so we would like to share to all of you some pictures of the activities, the events that she's attended, she's spoken at, and here in the Philippines. So please watch this video. All right. Thank you. Miss Marjorie, do you still have more to say to the team?
Just also want to thank our corporate, especially the Philippine corporate staff led by our sales director, Marcia Riego, our live and business manager, Tintin and Alma, and the rest of the staff. They're all amazing, and our partners, you know, in sharing, to give and to make the Filipinos come true. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all.
Welcome.
Yes, thank you to our corporate team. Thank you, Miss Marge. You are the reason why we all are here today. So thank you so much. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great celebration, a celebration of success, friendship, and family. I am sure everyone is so inspired and fired up already, but we are not done yet because, let me just, okay, we are not done yet because our Elite Pro 7s, Bob and Laura Robbins, are here also to give their final message for everyone. Hello, Bob and Laura.
Hello, everyone. Trying to make sure that I have the right earpiece on here because one of them you can hear me at and the other one you can't. So I think we're good to go. You know, I have sat here and I have watched and listened and I have shed tears from so many of the things that have been said. I've watched Marjorie from the very beginning. I think back clear when she first came in and calling and talking to her on the phone as she happened to be driving through Arizona, and she didn't even know who I was. But I could feel her heart even from then. And she's never been afraid to reach up, out, over, wherever and ask for help. And I have this whole page of notes that I have been sitting here taking as I've listened to people share their feelings and their thoughts about Marjorie. And I look at this whole team and I honestly, I feel this love. It's kind of like Mersa was saying, that the love that this team has for each other is real. I've watched, I've seen, I have felt it, and it's just that the people that we attract are we're all alike. We're all just out to do the best that we can. We are all out to help each other, and I think, you know, regardless, and I've heard it said several times on this, that rank is just a number. It doesn't define who we are or any of that. Honestly, in my eyes, what defines us is the love that we have for each other, our faith in each other, and our desire to help each other. I see teams that come in with some of these great leaders that they know this business, they know this industry, and they get right in and they do this and they go hard. But those of us that are, we build this unity together and we are growing together. I feel the love from each and every one of you, and even those that I have not met personally, but I know you by name. Erlencia, I watched you, I listened to you in the very beginning and I felt your heart. I had emotions as I listened to you, and Dondi sent us a picture, and here you are, you're sitting here, and Marjorie's right here behind you, and Marjorie's got this biggest smile on her face about, you know, and how proud that she is. And that's how I feel. I feel very proud of all of you, and I know that you're working hard. I was with Marjorie. I had the opportunity to be with Marjorie in the Philippines, and I saw how hard she worked, and we followed her around, and it was, I see she's doing the same thing now. I watched her, and I'm just going to say this one last thing, and I know I'm going to look at my notes when I get done and I wish I'd have said that. I wish I would have said that. But I want to talk about not giving up. And we hear that all the time about you have struggles, you have trials, and you want to give up. You have people that quit. You have people that bash you and don't support you, but you don't give up. And that's my biggest thing is if I can share any bit of nugget with any of you, it is don't give up. I was with Marjorie. I watched when they closed the Philippines down the first time. I watched her go into this phase, this state of mind of despair. And she felt so guilty because of the Philippines closing down. Marjorie was putting all that on her shoulders. She had nothing to do with that. She had nothing to do with that, but she took it all on her shoulders. She cried and cried and cried. She was so worried that she had hurt people, that she had deceived them, led them astray. And no, it had nothing to do with that. She wanted to give up. She wanted to walk away. She wanted to give up. But she said to me, I can't. I believe in this. I have people that are behind me. I have people that are depending on me, and I will not give up. We didn't know when, or we knew eventually someday they would open back up and it would be opened up in the right way and that she would be able to continue again. We didn't know when, but I cannot, there went my mic. Can you hear me? Okay. She didn't give up. And she kept fighting and working and working and working. And when it opened back up, look at her. Look what she's done. Once again, she's left her family to be there for all of you, even those in the States. She is there for you. And she will not give up. Marjorie's not a quitter. And I don't know how many times I would get a message from her. I don't know if I can keep going. I just feel like I want to quit. And I tell her, take a deep breath, put your phone away. Don't answer your phone, stay away from your phone, take your family, go somewhere with your family, get your mind off of this. Then you'll be ready to come back. And that's exactly what she does. And I think I know if you haven't, you'll get to that point where you're going to say that at some point. It's like, I can't do this anymore. Yes, you can. You can do it. You have people depending on you. And most of all, don't let yourself down. And that is the one big thing that I've watched Marjorie. And again, my big takeaway and my big thing that I hope that you will take away is never give up. We are a family. We are here. You have the support behind you. So don't ever forget that. Thank you, everybody, for being here, for making this a part of an amazing first event. It's just going to get huge. And I know if some of you are sitting here saying, oh, this is long. It's great, though. This is what we do at the LBAs that we do. We share, we learn, we grow together. So thank you for being here. Thank you for staying with us. And thank you, everyone, for all that you are doing to help Marjorie, who is helping you and helping others. I love you all. I love you, Marjorie. And Marissa, I don't know how long you're going to get to keep her. Just saying.
We miss her.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for taking care of her. Ivy, Marissa, those of you that are there, I know she loves you. She speaks very, very highly of all of you. And so I, as her other mama, I appreciate it. I thank you all.
I just want to ditto the words that Laura spoke, and just thank Ivy. Thank you so much for bringing your talents and skills and emceeing tonight. Thank you, Don. Thank you so much. You have been so consistent and such a great example. everybody, and you provide information. You're on phone calls, you answer questions. Blue, Seth, Mark, those are three of the masters that we look up to. And this has really been, Marjorie didn't set out for this to be a celebration of her, but a celebration of Team Bacon, which is everybody that comes underneath her. And I just want to make it quick. I love the fact of what she shared about her mom, because I think it really plays into what her mom's saying and what the culture and the community that she's brought about. And Marissa, you kind of talked about what we have that's different, right? Team Bacon. And what she said was, right, is that if you will take care of others, God will take care of you. She puts taking care of others ahead of herself. And then she relies upon God to provide. And if I look here, and I've heard that, I heard Meg talk about faith and trust in God. I've heard others talk about that. She is building a community and a culture that has God providing, taking care of, and a culture and a community that are being brought together. And Don D, when he first started, he talked about Marjorie being this small seed when she first started, not knowing what it was going to sprout to, where it was going to go. And I think back to myself, a lot of times people will ask, how do you know if a tree is good or if a tree is bad? It's by its fruit. Well, tonight you've been able to see that seed has grown into a magnificent, amazing, huge oak that is a huge tree that is all kinds of amazing fruit and blessings. You've heard from Binky or Lindsay, so many different individuals that have been on here, Sophie, biohacking grandmas and Renely and moms and just all over that have brought amazing fruit and blessings that have come as a result of that. But as I think about those trees, right? In California, they have the redwood trees, which are some of the tallest trees in the world that grow. And if you look at it, they have great winds and they wonder why those trees don't blow over. Well, if you look and you read and you study about it, it's because of a root connection between those magnificent trees. And that's what I tell you is what we have, is it's that faith, God, that community, right? To care and to support from one another. I hope everybody that's part of Team Bacon understands that you have that to be able to reach out, to gain strength from, that you can weather any storm as long as we are linked together, and we are. And that each of you are that seed. Each of you are going to be that magnificent tree. You are going to have your own fruit. You're going to have your own stories, your own team recognition, but it is all going to be dependent upon what you focus on and what you continue to move forward with. And I would just tell you, as you continue to serve others, follow that example that Marjorie has set. You will bless the lives of others, and in return, God will provide. You will receive those blessings. Your family will receive those blessings. And together, we will have an opportunity to continue to change the world. But it'll be one life at a time. As Seth said, we each have our own individual story. You are crafting that story each and every day. You've heard great words of wisdom and nuggets tonight from amazing leaders who have gone farther than any others in this company that I love and we follow. And if you will become the best version of yourself, you don't have to become somebody else. Become the best version of yourself, and you will change the lives of others, make a difference in this world, and be blessed for it. We appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for being here and being part of Team Bacon. It is a great place, a great celebration. I'll give it back to you, Ivy, but thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Bob. Thank you so much, Laura. And everyone, thank you so much for all the inspiring messages, for all the tips, for all the encouragements. Thank you so much. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first ever Team Bacon Global Online Recognition. Congratulations. Congratulations to all our distributors, Pro 2s, Pro 3s, Pro 4s, Pro 5s, Pro 6s, and all the elite leaders in the Master Pro 10s and Executive Master Pro 10s. This is a team effort. We are a family. I personally am so blessed. I'm so happy that I am in this team, and I'm so proud to be part of this Team Bacon. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
everyone, for
everybody.
now.
Thank you.
Good
Good night.
Bye.
Good job, guys.
Great job. Love y'all.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you all so much.
Congratulations, everyone.
Great job, everybody.
Congratulations, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
No group picture?
Oh, yes, thank you, Ate May. I almost forgot. So sorry. Okay. We'll take a screenshot. Just a minute. I'll just set the screen. Okay, can everyone please open their cameras? Okay. So there will be two screens, all right? So I'll start with the first frame right now. Okay, just a minute. Let me. Actually, not very good at this, but I think this is okay. Okay, strike a pose, everyone. Show your happy smile. 1, 2, 3. All right, another one. The other angle, the other side. 1, 2, 3. This is the first frame. Okay, the other side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's move on to the next screen. Okay, strike a pose, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Another one, just to be sure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. Congratulations and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ivy. Great, great job.
Amazing job.
Thank you, Ivy. Thank you, Dr. Dondi and Marcy.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for everybody being
everyone.
here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dondi, Dr. Dondi and Marcy. Thank you so much.